I'm going to ask you something that you may not like, but there is this perception of you and a few people of your generation being this perfectionist generation that wants everything a certain way, the way you want it. And from what I can see, it's probably not sitting very well with certain other people. Have
Hmm.
you seen this? Like, have you sensed this?
Not really. I mean, in fact, the opposite has happened. The reactions that I have seen is, first of all, I don't think there is anything such as perfection,
Right.
because in art is abstract.
Hmm.
There's art is not absolute. Like you're an engineer, right? So if I give you a
I,
formula,
I was.
you didn't get your degree.
I got.
So yeah, so I'm saying in engineering or in maths, if we get a problem, we have a definite answer. And if I give the same problem to another person, he will arrive at the same answer. But if I give you a song to write, you will write it differently, he will write it differently, I will write it differently. And if I play the song to another person, he will say it's great, that person will say it sucks. So everything in art is very constantly dynamic, it's constantly changing. So to perfect something, if you have a definitive thing, then you can achieve that. But in art, what is perfection? Like, where is that definitive ending?
Yeah.
Like you can walk out of a movie scene and say, oh, I gave the best ever perfect take, and a director from some part of the world might look at it and say that was such a bad take. So from his point of view, it's a bad take. What you thought was perfect is absolutely imperfect from him.
Sorry.
That was the perfect timing. So that's perfection.
That's perfection.
That timing is perfection.
Yeah. So,
That's double perfect. That's double perfection. Only Baddy can do it.
oh, wow.
So
Yeah. Don't wish it for me again.
third time's the charm. Go for it.
Yeah. No, but
So I
this
was
also tells me
Hmm.
that you are super involved with all your films.
Hmm, hmm,
That's what I'm taking away.
hmm, hmm.
Correct.
I'm involved with anything that I do in life. It's not just films. Like anything that I start my day with, I'm 500% in that moment.
When you're sipping a cup of coffee,
I'm there.
you're 500% sipping a
I mean,
coffee.
these days, with the sometimes what happens is when you're shooting a film, it's a highly stressful environment. Like there's so much going on, so it's hard to be kind of what they say, smell the roses, enjoy the little moments. It's hard to really implement that, but I try to. That in fact, that's been one of my New Year resolutions. Is to I've always been a person like that. I've never been a multitasker. My dad and anyone in my life that really had an impact on me, they always taught me just pick up one thing and do it to the best of your ability. They never said do it perfectly. Like I said, there's no. So I try to. The reason why I try to be choosy, or to answer your opening question, I'm not chasing perfection, but I'm chasing the absolute limit of my potential at that moment, which could keep getting better every year. So for example, if I look at my work in Agent Sai, today if Agent Sai came to me, I would play it very differently, because I've learned so many more new things as an actor.
What would you play differently?
I would uh, I would I would go. I don't know. I mean, I would definitely have a different take on it. Like at that time, I had a skill set which, with that skill set, I did that. But right now, when I look at it, for example, there is an emotional scene in the film where the character's mother dies, and he finds out later that her body got dumped with other bodies. It's a very important arc in the film. I would definitely do that scene very differently today as an actor, because at that time, uh, when you're kind of a little new to the industry, you try to overplay the emotion, or you sometimes as a young actor you try to make a mistake of feeling it more and then trying to make the audience feel that. Today, if I played it, I would not try to feel that emotion. I would just uh, go to that space of the character finding out that news, and then just let my reactions, let my stimulus take over and see what comes out.
Okay.
Today I have the confidence to do that. When you're a young actor, you want to kind of give your best take.
You want to impress everybody.
You want to impress because it's your first film, right? You're coming from nowhere. Some producer somewhere trusted you after years of auditioning and stuff. Somebody trusted you and said, okay, I'm going to bet on this guy. So now you're like, this is it. I either deliver as Agent Sai or I just go back to my engineering degree and my job. So it's a make or break moment. Now I feel less of that pressure. Now I feel like I can enjoy my craft more. Now I feel like I can kind of work on my characters more, enjoy the process of filmmaking more. So yeah, so that's the difference. And to answer your question about perfection, I think this is the longest first answer I've given in.
Yeah, you keep going back to that first
because
question.
of your sneezes, Barry.
Yeah, yeah.
So to answer, so I'm not chasing that, and whatever experiences I've had in the film industry, people are very today the audience expects excellent quality. So I think chasing perfection or trying to perfect something or trying to give the highest quality possible is the best attribute all of us as filmmakers or as creators can have in today's generation, because that's the only thing that's going to make an audience member buy a ticket.
Right.
Not your popcorn prizes, not your 1+1 tickets, not your I mean, songs definitely help to an extent, but at the end of the day, it is the quality of your storytelling that is really going to make an audience member think, oh, that's a very good trailer. Hey, I like the premise of this film. I'm going to buy a ticket and watch it in theaters. So all of this journey of trying to achieve high quality is to impress that ticket goer, is to kind of give him something where he feels this is worth my 2.5 hours of time. I will buy a ticket for this.